Ladies and gentlemen, today I have breaking good and bad news from GM about your 2021 C8 orders and allocation status. Hello everyone and welcome back to Brink of Speed. Today I want to get right into this video content, but first of all, real quickly, I love my thumbs up squad, and if you guys have not smashed that thumbs up button, please do so. You guys are doing an excellent job helping my videos out and really supporting the channel. Also, if you'd like to help me reach my goal of 50,000 subscribers in the year 2021, help me reach that by smashing that red subscribe and the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. All right, let's get into the video. Now, one of the first things that I want to say is I received this information from a good friend of mine, but it's also on the Midge and Corvette forum, and of course, it's on CorvetteBlogger.com. Both of them have written great write-ups on this. I highly recommend going and checking out the forum because there's a lot of people's opinions given about this matter, but there's also a lot of things that are factual given about this matter on the Midge and Corvette forum. And then same thing with the Corvette blogger Keith. He does an excellent job at writing these stories up and giving his personal thoughts and opinions. So go check that out. Now, this letter from GM was sent to all Chevy dealerships, and I'm going to read what the letter says. It says, due to continued overwhelming response to the 2021 C8 Corvette and to avoid false customer expectations, it will be necessary to suspend the ability to create a sold order, or SRE, beginning March 26th, 2021. That's today. This does not prevent you from processing existing sold orders within allocation, nor creating any processing or normal stock order TRE. Unplanned downtime has impacted the overall 2021 model year Corvette production schedule. We are suspending SREs now in an effort to avoid canceling orders that will not be built within the current schedule and disappointing customers in the process. We anticipate you will be able to submit orders for 2022 My Corvettes in early July. Now, I don't know about you, but that to me is not the easiest thing in the world to read and the easiest thing to understand. This is something that GM knows the dealerships will understand, and that's why they sent it to all the dealerships. They didn't send this out to any customers, only to dealerships. So you say, why is GM doing this? Well, they kind of answered this question already, but I'm going to try and break it down where it's a lot easier to understand. The way I interpret this is GM is playing it safe this year. They want to underpromise this time around, but will they overdeliver? In my opinion, probably not. There were a lot of disappointed customers at the end of 2020, and again, there have been way too many issues causing the plant to have shutdowns in 2021. Right now, there's a supply chain issue, and this has made it very difficult for GM to build C8s on a normal schedule or timeline. In fact, I heard a rumor about a month ago that there will be less 2021s built than 2020s. I personally believe that this will come true. So I said all of this to say, GM wants to avoid as much customer disappointment as they can. And I believe this to be the reason for their new announcement. So what does this mean for you? Well, it depends where you are at in the C8 purchasing marathon by this point. And I say marathon because this isn't a sprint. We all know that the C8 buying experience, unless buying used, is a game of strategy and patience. Now, I'll explain the strategy part soon. First of all, what does this mean for new C8 buyers? In my humble opinion, This means that if you walked into your local Chevy dealer today and placed a C8 order, the dealership should inform you that you won't be getting a 2021 and that you will most likely have over a year to wait for your 2022 to arrive. So this is the bad news section of this video, but as one of my last videos talked about, everyone wants a C8 right now, and they aren't easy to come by. C8 values aren't going anywhere, and I'll throw a card up in the top right for you to check that video out later. Now moving on to the good news. Well, good news for some of you at least. What does this mean for 2021 C8 orders at 1100 status or above? So this all depends on your dealership and their 3-month allocation status. If GM gives them their next batch of allocations and it covers all 1100 status orders and above, this will be great news to anyone that has an 1100 status or higher. It means that as long as there aren't any more unforeseen issues with 2021 production, which who knows if that'll be the case or not, you will get a 2021 C8 sooner than later. Now, does this mean that if you are at an 1100 status that you are good to go? It does not. If you are at a smaller dealership, most likely you will be out of luck. And if I were you, ladies and gentlemen, I would try and figure this out with your salesman sooner than later. Then I would come up with a strategy that will have you in a 2022 as soon as possible. Like I said towards the beginning, this is a marathon, but you can use strategy to help the marathon go faster. Speed Phenom, a favorite YouTuber of mine, talked about this in a video a while back. He himself used an effective strategy to be one of the first to own a Mustang GT500. He suggests, if you can afford to do this, to find multiple dealerships who you think will give you the best chance of getting an early allocation and put deposits down at all of them. I think he had 6 to 8 $1,000 deposits down for the GT500, and one of those paid off big time. He didn't lose any of the other deposits. Once he knew he had a car at one dealership, he was refunded all of his other deposits. So anyway, this is the strategy part. And if you can play the game like this, I would encourage you to do so. Speed Phenom was able to get one of the first Mustang GT500s in the US. And again, ladies and gentlemen, I would highly recommend that you find out from your dealership what this will mean for you and your C8 order. Then make the decision on how you want to navigate it from there. So that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you the information that you needed to know to move forward and figure out how you're going to handle your C8 order status from now on. If you enjoyed it, give me a big thumbs up. Also, if you enjoy this type of content, I'll be bringing plenty more to you. Go ahead and smash that red subscribe button and the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining the Brink of Speed community. I hope each and every one of you has a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you out on the road.